Hey friends, so today we are making salt dough ornaments. How fun is that? Okay, now I do want to say that these don't have to be ornaments. You can make a sculpture, you can make anything you want. These ornaments or your sculpture do need to be air dried, or they could be also put in the oven. Depending on how big your creation is how long you need to let it out to air dry. Now, if you do something small, maybe it'll need 2 days. If you make something bigger, it might need at least 7 days to completely air dry, unless you put it in the oven. But if you put it in the oven, make sure you have parent supervision or let a parent or an adult do it for you, okay? All right, now for today's DIY, we need all-purpose flour. Now, I got this at Walmart for about $2. You need 2 cups of that. You need salt. You need 1 cup of that. You need water. And depending on how our dough turns out, we either need half a cup or maybe 3/4. Now, I have other things for my ornaments. So first, I have cookie cutters. I have all types of cookie cutters, different shapes, different sizes. I have a crown. I have different things. I even have a little bone for an ornament for my dog's muffin. You don't need cookie cutters, but I thought it would be fun to use cookie cutters. Now, I also have glitter that I will be putting on my ornaments. And I have food coloring. You can use tempera paint or you can use food coloring and this is what we will add to our dough. Now, you don't have to use food coloring or tempera paint. You can let your creation completely dry, and once it dries, you can paint it with acrylic paint. So it is up to you how you want to do it, okay? Now, if you don't want to add color to your ornaments, that is okay too. I have a straw because I'm going to be making holes into my ornaments. So once I have my dough laid out and I use my cookie cutter, I'm going to poke a hole through. So you want to have a straw if you are making ornaments. We're going to do 1 cup of salt, 1 cup. Okay, so here is 1 cup of salt. We need 2 cups of flour. I'm going to use my spatula to mix my dry ingredients first. That way when we add the water, it'll be easier. Mix, mix, make sure you mix your salt very well with your flour. Okay. I think I mixed up everything pretty well. You need 1 cup of salt and 2 cups of flour. I'm going to take half a cup of water. I'm going to add a little bit first and then I will add more once I mix this up. Okay, now I'm going to go in and mix with my hands. Make sure you try to keep your area clean because once you finish, you don't want a big mess to clean up. Ready to start rolling it out to make your creation. In my case, I will be making ornaments. Now, I don't want all my dough the same color. I'm going to get a little piece and I'm going to add pink gel food coloring. Could be either paint or the regular food coloring. Now I'm putting a little bit and I'm going to mix it. I do think it might be easier to add the food coloring to your water. So if you want all of your dough to be 1 color, then your best bet is to add the food coloring to your water before adding it to your dough, because this is taking some time and my hands are really stained. Remember, you want your dough to feel and look like Play-Doh. It's going to be nice and soft and you're going to be able to mold it. So I want to make it into a ball. It should be into a ball. Okay, I have my pink dough and my purple dough, or it's more like marble, but I think I like that way. Remember, if you want to make colored dough, you can add your food coloring into the water before you mix it. Now, I'm going to do the purple one first. I also thought it'd be easier if you guys added glitter to your dough before doing this. So all I'm doing is I'm flattening out my dough. You can use a roller, but I can't find mine. Now I can't find my roller to straighten out my dough, to flatten it out, but I'm going to use this water bottle. I'm going to just use it to roll my dough. And glitter stuck on me. Okay, that worked out fine. I flattened out my purple dough. It is a bone for my dog. Okay, now that I have it down, I'm going to pull apart the extra dough that is on the side. And I have a little bone for my dog, Muffin. Now, this is where our straw will come in place. All I'm going to do is I'm going to poke a hole through the middle and rotate it, and it pulls out a little piece of dough. Now, let me show you. If you can see, there's a little hole where I can hang my ornament. I came back now and I have my ornaments. I'm going to actually put them in the oven. And this is what they look like. I made some letters for the people in my family, and my dog wants to say hi. I made some hearts and some stars, and I added some glitter to some. I'm going to put these in the oven, or you can let them air dry. Either way, they will harden. Now, if you let them air dry, they will take about 2 to 3 days, depending on how big your creations are. Okay, so I hope you guys have fun with this activity, and I'll see you guys next time. Come here. Come on. Say bye.